Hey guys, I'm gonna build a bridge today. I'm gonna go a little bit above and beyond the standard, show you a couple little tips and tricks, um, and I'll start by saying figure out what you're doing before you do it. In this case, first thing I like to do is figure out if I want to have ramps on either end or just have foundation, have it flat. I would like to have a flat bridge, so that's what I'm going to try to build today. Um, First step is always to build a foundation just so you have the right direction. If you start with a pillar, then you're not necessarily going to have the right direction. Also, the first foundation is going to determine the elevation of the bridge, so it's very important that you get it correctly placed. So I'm going to build a bridge across here. I like this area here because it's relatively flat. Um, I'm going to have to dispatch of that eagle at some point, but not right now. So I'm going to start with a pillar, or a foundation, and I want to get it close to even with the ground here. So let's see here. Let's try there. That's pretty close. I could go a little bit lower than that probably. In fact, I'd rather go a little bit lower than that. So I'm going to destroy it and try again. See, I'm going straight across there. It might be too low. Try again. I think that might be good enough. Let's find out. Way to test that is to put your ceiling tile next to it, build a pillar under it, put another ceiling tile on top of that, and then how do I say this? A foundation won't snap to a ceiling tile. So what you need to do, since it will snap to a pillar, is go up from your ceiling tile over to drop a pillar, and then the foundation will snap to that pillar. So let's see if this will work. Height-wise, I like that. That's pretty close. So I'm gonna keep this foundation where it is and destroy everything else. Okay, so that's my starting point. Let me get the right materials and I'll start building this bridge. I'll just do it on fast forward and then I'll slow it back down for the next step. Alright, so I think I have all the pillars placed that I want placed. Now I have to go ahead and destroy these ceiling tiles because this is ultimately going to be a metal bridge. Um, Before I do that, I do want to place an extra ceiling tile out on both sides, um, because if I mess up, that's the only way I can go back and save all these pillars, basically. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that quick and then destroy these the other ceiling tiles and continue on. Alright, well now I'm left with only pillars standing. This is basically the base of my bridge, and I'll lay out the bridge on top of this. The reason for the two standing pillars is, like I said, just in case I make a mistake. Now the reason to go ahead and destroy that first floor that you laid out is because all the pillars are sticking up through them. Regardless of materials used, you'll always see the pillars sticking through them. Which isn't horrible on a bridge, but when you start building houses on pillars, then um, it's really noticeable. I don't like the look, so that's why I'm recording this little tutorial. I couldn't really find a good tutorial for building on pillars, so decided to make my own. Once I figured out how to do it. So I'll go ahead and lay the flooring down. Um, get the foundation on both ends, put a couple extra little things here and there just to make it look a little bit better cosmetically, and that's that. Alright, I've got the flooring laid out. I'm going to go ahead and get my foundation up now. Again, to do that, you have to go, well, basically on a piece that has a pillar already. Go up and then out two and then down with the pillar, like so. Up, out two, down with a pillar, and then lay your foundation. And then you can go ahead and destroy all these things. I'm not concerned about destroying metal um, pieces because, well, I pretty much just cheated to get all these anyway. But I imagine you want to be a little bit more self-conscious or conscious of what you destroy and what you use, mainly using wood and thatch as pre-build objects. And once you have the one foundation down, you can lay the others down, and there you go. It is offset a little bit, that's unfortunate, but it's not enough to trip over, and for the most part it's not as noticeable. I still think it looks better than a ramp. I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I've got enough material for that. Alright, so that's basically my flat metal bridge going across. Now the reason that I put these 6 extra ceiling tiles out is just for just to add a little cosmetic to it. So I'm going to actually build little platforms for some Plant X plants, and it'll look like they are going down into the ground, hopefully, depending on your draw distance. Alright, well there's the final product. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment. Thanks for watching. My next video I will start working on building a little fortress right over here. In the meantime, I'm going to leave these little thatch ceilings up, and if I think of anything new I might make some adjustments. And actually, if somebody knows how to get rid of the pillars in the middle so it just looks like the bridge is standing on the 6 large columns, by all means let me know. Thanks.